Well, that's not good. Ugh. The problems with trying to do this. Nope, not that. What about this? Highlights. Well then, that's a tad annoying. Well, I hope you guys don't mind it being like this. Because, I can't really fix it at the moment, so I do apologize. Alright, can y'all see well? Can you see my hand? Hello? Can you see my hand? Okay, cool. Alright, so, hello and welcome. This is my first stream. I do apologize that it has to be vertically. I was wanting it to be horizontally so I could share all the parts, but we're gonna have to watch it this way. So, this, I don't know what to really say, so, yeah, so, I got this at Brick Fair, Virginia, 2024, August. And the reason I got this set was, like, I was walking with one of my good buddies, 117 Crap, and we saw this set up there. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to buy it or not. So I walked up to the owner, and I told him, like, hey, I'm like, I don't know if I should get this set or not. Can you help me decide? And he said, how about you just do a coin flip? And I was like, you got a good one there, Skipper. So I grabbed a coin and I flipped it, and I told the owner to call what side it was going to be. And as you can tell, he guessed correctly, and I bought at full price. So here we are. We now have the Crystal Beast. So we're just going to get into it. Make sure to grab some snacks. Make sure to grab whatever you want. Grab a nice little beverage. I sure do. I got a water right here, because in case I get thirsty. Make sure to stay hydrated. Hydrated is a big thing. You gotta stay hydrated during these days. Without further ado, let's do this. You know, fun fact, I actually never got any of the Invasion from Below sets, because I always thought they looked a tad weird, especially because of all the monsters and things. Did I gotta cut more? I'm pretty sure this is like a Ziploc bag, and I want to like try and save the bag as much as possible, but sacrifices must be made, I guess. Unless I can like cut lower. So the amount I got this set for was a little more than I should have paid for, if I'm being honest. I spent about $100. So, yeah. So the way to make a submission for the contest is that you have to join my official server, and you have to submit in the submission section. Oh, look at that! It's got a little comic. That's actually kind of cool. That's really cool. I actually really like that. Alright, let's get to work. I mean, yeah, 100, yeah. I was there at Brick Fair, and I treat it as if I was never going back again, but I might be going back next year, so I don't know. Hi, C4. How are you? I don't know. I was just talking, so I don't know. Serge, if you were there at the time, maybe. But since you weren't, I'm not giving you. Hey, you can see it as BS all you want, C4. I just started this stream. This is my first time. Look at that. I want to build this first, because this is actually a really cool thing. Actually. These are rubber? I don't speak French. Sadly, I do not speak French. I would like to, but I feel like I would not be doing much justice if I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you can't really see me building. I'm building a little bulk right now. Where's his? There it is. You know, I've only ever had a knockoff of these little chess pieces, so. Oh, you've been rebuilding your things? Hey, if you go C4, I will definitely, I might go. I might go. It really depends on how many people are going. There we go. Alright. And... Okay, I gotta ask, what is everyone's, like, opinions on these little stud shooters? For me, I'm okay with them, but it's like, they're alright. Like, at best, they are right. Which mock I've ever made is the hardest one you made? I gotta say, probably Gearus. Gears has to probably be like the hardest one I've made because I was like scratching my head a good bit. Oh, look at that! I had to make this thing anyways, so that's good. all right, good sir, you're gonna go right there. All right, let's build this guy. By the way, can someone just like keep track of how many times I say all right? Yes, I would love to meet up like with like everybody on this stream at the moment because like y'all seem like really cool people. So for the lore of the submission, the server actually does show you how to make your submissions. So when you join the server and go to the submission area and look under the pens and things, then you should be able to see it. For those that are wondering what he's talking about, he is talking about the submission for the Acolytes contest I am currently running in my Discord server. If you go to Brickfair next year, then like I said, if there's a good bit of people going, then I might actually go again. It really depends on who's all going. I would love to meet everybody in person. I am doing all right, Dr. Dumb. Thank you. I don't think Electro has gotten 900 subs yet. He's got 100. I saw that. You should show your mocks. Oh, that was pretty predictable. These feet, I actually really do like a lot. These are actually like really dope feet. Am I missing a piece? No, I'm not missing. I can't really complain about life at the moment. I can't really like compliment it either. Most I can say is that I'm doing all right. That's all I can really say about life at the moment. Dang, you can tell just how like you can tell like how well these parts were preserved. Cause like they have a lot of friction on them. Yeah, Invasion from Below, I will admit, it's not the strongest theme in the Hero Factory in terms of story-wise, but it definitely did try to be more interesting. Alright, let's put him right here for now, while we put on the rest of his armor. I have not. I was going to check it out, but I just never got around to checking out the extended Hero Factory lore. Yeah, Serge, I would love to meet up with you in actual person, because I've never seen your actual face. So if I actually get to see you and Swappers, that would just be an added bonus. Because fun fact to everybody here, Serge and his brother Lego Swappers, they've never shown their face because they're always so secretive. But I do not blame them for that, because that's just them being very, very careful on the online internet, and I do kind of like respect that quite a bit. I've seen your face, C4. Oh, for Brick Fair. Well, yeah, I get to see all of my buddies. Well, aside from Nadigi, Yeet, and a few others, because they won't really be able to go next year unless someone was to sponsor them. But I doubt that will happen. So I'm not going to hold my breath if they do go, and if they don't. No problem, Serge. Yep, that is true, Skitty. I have seen only your jaw. That is true. I cannot deny that. Hey, never say never, man, because if you do go to Brick Fair Master of Nothing, then I'd be glad to see you, man. The only reason I went this year was because it's pretty much for my birthday, because my birthday's this month, which I'm pretty sure everybody already knows at this point, so no point in going over it once more. This is such a tiny little beast. I never realized how tiny he was. Look how tiny he is. Oh, I hit the camera. Sorry. I shall call him Squigamus. So for most of my masks, I usually buy them because I don't have a 3D printer myself. But for some of the newest masks I got, which are the gray ones, I got that from my friend the Yeet, because he has a 3D printer, and he wanted to try it out, and he was like, give me what you want for a 3D print. And I was like, all right, can I get these few masks? And then he gave me those few masks, and then voila, I got like I got like 5 to 6 new gray masks aside from the Red Star Games ones that I got. And then here's his little bugger's head. He's got a little bugger head. And then here are all the pieces that were left over. Y'all can see that. Can y'all see that well? Yeah, you can see it well. That's fine. I promise next time when I stream, I will definitely do it horizontally, because this is definitely not the way to do it. Alright, and like that, we are done with the Crystal Beast. Can't wait to make some mocks out of this guy, because he's his head is like such a prominent figure, like when it comes to mock making for like any beast that had like lizard heads. Yeah, it definitely makes it the best one, but I think my personal favorite has to be the red one, because I like red. A foot beast. That would, well, technically there already is one, but that is for another time. You know, I feel like this building session was a little too short. So how about this? I actually have 2 other sets with me that I really never opened, and I'll let y'all choose. I've got the Dreams bunny set, and the Lego Technic Gravedigger deck set. So, Kaiser, I will stab you in the VC later for saying that. How did you come up with the name? So for the Acolytes, the Acolytes were actually the Acolytes like concept and everything like that. It was I made those back in like at the start of 2023, and another fun fact about it is that the Nadiki Pictures actually helped me come up with like one of their names, and the reason why. Tough choice. Can you run a poll? I could run a poll. Let me do that. How do you do a poll? Oh, that's all. Okay, so technique. Okay, there's the poll. All right, so the Acolytes themselves, they were basically made from I pretty much like already thought of them back in like 2023 before the actual show The Acolyte came out. So if any of you say that the Acolytes are based off like were named after the show, I'm gonna slap someone. I'm gonna slap this guy if anyone says it. I'll do it. I'll do it. But their master is going to be one of the main antagonists in my series, known as Artifacts. Artifacts itself was basically a story about basically I want you to think of this. Basically, cosmic travel is existent, and you can basically just like go to a planet, and more often than not, there's going to be something known as an artifact there. There's actually an artifact right here that was in one of my videos. This is the Orichalco Moir, one of the first ever artifacts I ever made. So, and it is still like a prominent thing that I have kept because I just love it. I love how it looks. It reminds me of the Millennium Ring. By the way, Dr. Dumb, I did see what you said. Thank you very much. No Lego Swapper, so please do not share whose name it is. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. No. Yeah. Disney Acolytes, nah! Top Hat Acolyte? Yeah! I think we can all agree on that. Who's the best Toa Mata? Well, see, the best Toa Mata can be anyone's choice, because the Toa Mata can be like someone could say like Swappers is his favorite one could be Tahu. Another friend could say it's Kopaka. It's really just a matter of like who you ask is the best. In my opinion, however, is Pohatu, because he's the best team player around any of them, and I am pretty sure he is the strongest in lore. I could be wrong. I do not care. I will count it as a headcanon. Seems like everyone likes Pohatu. Oh, really, Swappers? You like Pohatu? I always thought you were more of a Tahu guy. Alright, let's check those polls. So it seems that we are going to be building the Technic set. So let me get that out real quick. I think it's been a good minute. Yeah, yeah, I think, Mr. Rex, you make it a fantastic point. But I will admit, they do come out with a little bit of good shows here and there. But you can tell what was rushed and what wasn't rushed. Now, I've never seen The Acolyte yet, and I'm not going to cast my judgment upon it, because I can only do that if I actually watch the show. But I have not, so I'm not going to say much about it. Yes, I think. Well, no, because I remember they were reading it off of something after like one of the books by one of the creators. I do remember seeing that. By the way, here's the set. This is the Technic Monster Jam Gravedigger. So here's what we're gonna build next. Since you guys want to see me build a little more, and this just kind of like lets us talk a little more. I just dropped a piece. That's amazing. Well, oh well. Who cares if I drop a piece here and there? I can't say anything about it, but The Acolyte. I just know, like, who is my favorite BioTuber? That is actually a really hard question because I love almost all BioTubers except for one, but I'm not gonna share that one's name. But let's get to opening this. They do not make these like they used to. I remember you could just like pop your finger in and you could do it with a pinky. All right, we're gonna move. What should this Crystal Beast be called while he's still Crystal Beast before I rip him apart for more parts? Yes, actually. That's actually I was here when it was written. No, Kyle Nalef, he's not my favorite. I will say that. Gerald, okay, we'll call Mr. Crystal Beast here Gerald the Crystal Beast. So he's just gonna go right there, next to. I forgot, you're not really supposed to see this guy yet, but you know, it's fine. I think all of you can hold a secret, right? Yes, I have seen the Shadowed one, and rip to him, man. He was a really cool dude. I never really watched a lot of his channels, but his mocks were really cool to look at. Alright, let's get to work on building this thing. Okay, bye, Serge. I got Gerald 2 on my desk right now. That's amazing. Oh, comes with those. You know, I might actually use this for a thing. Yeah, it's, it always does suck when a YouTuber, does die. Because they were either doing, like, the top of their peak kind of deal, or they were just, like, they were up and coming, you know? Oh my god, it's dumpster fire! It's hats! Hats! I'm so happy you could be in this stream, buddy. I was waiting on you. Opinions on Denmark. It's cool. Hail Denmark. Alright, we're gonna move this book and lay it out of the way. Oh, did the thing get a little digital? I hope not, because then I'll be extremely sad. Hail Denmark. Alright, let's get to work. This one will actually probably take me a little longer because I'm not too good at building sets like these. Oh shoot, it comes with a 2-piece. Oh, actually, that does remind me. I do need to say one thing, and any younger audiences members, I do have to say, cover your ears for a second, or mute me, or do anything like that. And if I give you a thumbs up, then that means you can either mute me or uncover your ears. But I do need to make sure that the stream does not get age restricted, or just like, you know, whatever YouTube does in its boldness. So I'll let you know when. Fuck. Anyways, you're good now. So, let's get back to building. Hey man, you are allowed to your own opinions about Denmark. I cannot judge you for how you feel about Denmark. And if you come from there, then hey man, that's cool. That's awesome. I love seeing people from all around the world and stuff coming to my channel to check me out. So I do thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Poor Swappers. Oh man, he's heard worse. I'll be honest with y'all, he has heard worse. What is this red stuff coming out of my ears? That would be called blood. Yeah, yeah, don't play the innocent card, Swappers. I see through the lies of the Swappers. That's cool, Master. Wait, what? Kool-Aid Master? What? 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 What does that mean? Okay, so I think this is how you do it. There we go. That looks about right. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off because this is what I was wearing because I thought my face was gonna be seen, but whatever. It's a little Jason mask. With a little monocle. Surges on freedom. That is true. I could use these parts on our good friend Joke. How many people are in the stream? 11 people! That's crazy. 11 people. Thank you to you 11 people for coming to my stream and looking. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, now we're at 12. Thank you so much, everybody that's joining. I really do appreciate y'all stopping by the stream. That really does make my day. I am so sorry that we had to start a little early on the streaming, but I remember today I had something to do, so it was either now or never. So here we are at the now. Alright, so it seems that we're going to have to invert it a little now, because this is, Kool-Aid was coming. Okay. Y'all, I gotta say, like, looking at the stream and just seeing, like, what y'all are saying, it's always like a, you know, I don't know if I should be impressed by this, or should I say something about it, but whatever. Kool-Aid Master, do your thing. You got this, Kool-Aid Master. I believes in you. You know, there needs to be like, okay, next like biotuber that comes onto the scene, y'all need to name yourselves after Kool-Aid. That would be funny. Just call yourself Kool-Aid Master Mox. That's actually a really cool name. Surge, Toa of Kool-Aid. That's amazing. I love that. I need a free long. Okay, there we go. Does anyone have any other questions about my thing? Does anyone have any other questions that I can answer for you? I am now Kool-Aid Master. I love this. It's just evolved into a Kool-Aid stream. You know what? I kind of want some Kool-Aid now. What is this piece for? I don't know what it's for. Do I need to? No, I don't need to. Oh, it was supposed to go somewhere. Whoopsie. So for Sorbin, it is it's optional if you want to make him hollow, as long as he looks like a knight or have a knight's aesthetic, then it doesn't really matter like if he's hollowed or not. Just extra brownie points if you want to make him hollow. But it's not required. Would love to see it though. Opinions on banana bread. Banana bread's never been my whole thing because I've personally just never liked it. That is because of different reasons that I will not go over. Because that's a tad personal. No, I don't know what a Diddy party is, and if it's something inappropriate, please keep that out because I am trying to just build a little set here. By the way, here's the progress. It looks like a little. It looks like that one Pokemon. What's that Pokemon called? It's the little elephant looking dude. Oh, and one of my IRL buddies is actually in the stream right now. Hi, Jordan. What's a Pokemon? What? You don't know what a Pokemon is? Like Charmander and stuff. Yeah, explain in a VC, please, because if it's something bad, keep that out of here, please. Thank you. Oh, it's supposed to go there. Oh, are you talking about okay. It's which series from any biotubers have the best series? So again, it's like the Toamata situations. It's really just dependent on who you ask, but for me, the longest biotuber I've ever watched from a young age would probably have to be either Starix Films Insurrection or Tectonic Films subscriber specials. I never really knew about like Mania Macro Shades series or exactly what it was until like just recently. Yes, Donphan. Thank you. I was like, which Pokemon was it? And also Dr. Dumb. Pokemon is like it's what? You don't know who okay. Someone in chat needs to like just pull like the entire history of just Pokemon and just put it on stream because we need to share the amazingness of Pokemon because like that made everybody's childhood. Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon because apparently Dr. Dumb has never heard of it. Which we need to fix. I'm getting distracted because I'm not building the set right now. Also, hi, Mr. McMox. Hope you're having a wonderful day, or night, or evening, whatever time zone that you are currently in. I am building the Technic Gravedigger set. It looks like this. Hey man, if you want to give me $20 for it, I'll ship it to you. Yes, I remember when it was first written. I remember when they had like little flash games and everything. I have no idea what that means, Mr. McMox, but sure. You kept getting distracted. Wow. know you're broke, Hats. If your birthday's coming up, then I could ship it to you then. Funny that you say that, Mr. X, but after that season, after Sun and Moon, I think like the season that was right after that actually was the end of that show. Yes, I already answered with the Masks of the Powers. I said yeah. I will do whatever I want. If I want to go rob a Gray, okay, let it be known now. This is just a joke, but I want to go rob a Gray. Why not? Hats, I'm not good. I am going slowly insane. Let him rob Oso. Why is Oso dead? Is Oso dead? I sure hope not. That would be pretty saddening. Oh, Oso my op. Okay, I got you. I got you. He's as good as dead. It's called treasure looting. Skitty's got the right idea. What did Oso do? I don't Rob Oso. What did he do? I don't keep up with like a lot of things, so I do apologize. No, let's not steal any subs. No, you're not taking over my street. Don't you dare. Yes, I am a gamer, but I really only game with a few people, so I haven't really been playing that many video games lately because I've just been a little burnt out from some of them. So, do you want to say that now? Which BioTuber has a better villain? Ooh, that's a hard one because some people don't really share their villains that much, and even when the ones that are shared, they those villains usually meet a very quick end after like a battle scene or two. And then there's just some of those villains that just like makes no sense at all, and it's just like I don't know how I feel about those villains. What games you playing? I'm not playing any at the moment because I'm building. But if we're talking like what games I'm playing currently at the moment, I'm not really playing any because I don't play a lot of games that much anymore. So I only really get on games like when there's like a good bit of people on. Stop me if you heard this one. Hey, I'm sure you'll get one, Lego Man. All right, I believes in you. You're a good story writer from all the stuff you've told me. Like, I'll be honest, if you didn't tell me any of your stuff, then Halo Reach. You got games on your phone. I actually do have a game. I have Clash of Clans. I've been playing it lately, but I'm actually thinking of stopping it because it's actually starting to get pretty boring again. What's the blue thing in the left corner? But you're gonna have to be a little more specific. There's a lot of blue things in the corners. Like there's this. It's just an instruction manual to the Crystal Beast earlier in the stream. There's this little thing. Heard of Warhammer 40k? Yes, I have actually heard of it, and I actually was planning on playing it at one point, but never got around to it. Next to the myth poster. Oh, it's just a little bear. Yeah, Warhammer is definitely it's a very interesting story. Summon many. What does that mean? Scooty, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Also, out of all the Warhammer nerds here, what would you guys have to say is your favorite factions or, you know, leaders and things? Who's your favorite Primarch? That's a good question, because if you're a Warhammer dude, and then oh, it's a Finnish joke. Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry if I'm not too well versed in it. Imperial Fists aren't a bad choice. Personally, for me, I gotta go with either the Dark Angels, Salamanders, or the Space Wolves. Those guys are pretty cool, in my opinion. Rogodorn is the best primer. I'm having troubles finding an argumentative rebuttal against you, Dr. Dom. But there are a few other Primarchs that are probably better that I just don't know too much, because I'll be honest, I don't really look at the lore too much. I just like the models. The models, I just think they're neat. Like this guy, you know? Look at him. Look at this little guy. Alright, back to the dungeons with you. Oh, that's actually really cool, Skitty. That's actually really cool. That's actually a really neat fact. I love hearing little tidbit facts about people and their lands. Patrick Stars. Finland! I hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. I sure am. Oh man, if I hey man, I just want to earn these subs the long tedious way, because it just makes it much more worth it. Oh, I didn't even know Supercell was a Finnish country or company. That's really neat. I need a 5 long. I just stop procrastinating and get back to my finishing my miniatures. Yeah, that would probably help. Just keep me on in the background, so that way you can just watch me. Definitely not trying to get you to keep watching. Alright, let's hear it, Serge. What's your super serious question? Am I making a Bionicle Day video? Okay, so you don't know the legendary Gus? How dare you, sir? No, but yeah, I'm not too surprised. For Bionicle Day, for me, I don't really know what to do for Bionicle Day because at most I'll probably just say like a little, have a good Bionicle Day for any Bionicle lovers and anyone in between. So for me, I think Gus is just like he's a dude with like a lot of time on his hands, or when he is active, it's probably like during the day or something that he can actually, talk and things. So I don't know Gus like personally, but he's a he's a very interesting dude, and he is pretty cool. So yeah, no. It's about it. Have you watched it? I have. That I can actually say with certainty I have actually watched. I'm like trying to like keep my eyes on the stream while also trying to like build this. So McMock, I don't know you too well, but for your Bionicle Day video, how about you just like say like have a good Bionicle Day like I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, no, Gus is just like he was basically me at the start where basically I'd just be watching a lot of Bionicle stuff and then commenting on it. So Dr. Dumb, funny that you mentioned that. I was actually in one of his videos once and I got to meet him in person. He even gave me an autograph on one of my little Hot Wheels. Still have it up, by the way. He was a really cool dude. His favorite Pokemon, by the way, at the time was Gengar. Dan TDM. Well, to be fair, it wasn't the the place setting was not too terribly well because I did meet him at the hospital, so that it's not too it was cool meeting him, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it could have been at a better place, you know? I really hope I'm setting up this truck well. Yes, in America, he actually did come down to the hospital I was at the time, and he just kind of walked in, said, "Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm here to kind of like just chill with y'all and hang out for a few hours," and that he did. He came with a few others at the time. I think they were like his mom and dad or something. I don't really know. Yeah, no, he was Actually, do you guys want me to grab the little thing he signed for me? I can grab it real quick. It's not too much of a hassle. Alrighty, hold on. Here it is. I don't know if y'all can see that well, but here it is. It was on a little mine cart. Yeah, here it is. Now, are they actually self-mocks? Like, they are actually your self-insert? Or are they just, like, characters that you've created for your story? Mr. McMox. Okay. But the yes doesn't really help because it's like it's either self-inserts or they just characters you created. Okay, okay. Nothing wrong with using old self-mocks and things, because, that's actually what Torin is. He used to be my old self-mock before I changed it to, my newer one, which is the white Roxy-headed dude called, Foot. Oh, that's kind of cool. What are they? What are they the Taraka of? Homelander? Who's Homelander? Is that supposed to be Homelander? You were inspired by my Callan? Who was that? What are my interests? What is this? A little questionnaire? Well, technically it is, but that's beside the point. Never say the final, because those final mocks can change as well. Believe me, I know. I personally love it. It's like such a funny deal. Like I remember him texting me and saying like, "What would you think Lego Man would think of this?" And I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of cool, Mr. McMox. That is good. That's all I want to hear from people about my stream. Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear, Electro. That's very good to hear. By the way, I'm sorry if some of my replies are a little late. I'm like trying to focus on building this because I have procrastinated enough on it. So I'm trying to like build it and trying to like keep my eyes on the stream as much as I can. G1 or G2? That is a hard question, but if I had to say with certainty, I have to say G1 because I just like how the story pacing was in that one, and how the characters were written. I even like how like there was more villain characters, which did inspire me to make my own little cast of characters. Yeah, no, G1 rocks in its storytelling. G2 just does not have that same taste that everybody else is looking for when it comes to Bionicles. It doesn't even feel like it. Like, don't get me wrong, the builds are amazing and everything, but their story could have been so much better. So much better. I feel like I'm building these tires wrong. I hope I'm not, because that would be bad. Oh, I gotta shove them in, that's why. Tires are always weird. Always be sure to read over that message, because sometimes it can mess you up very, very badly. It's like I always say, it's up to you. You shouldn't really ask others when you should release your own things, because it's ultimately your decision at the end of the day. So if you want to upload at 12 a.m., go right on ahead. If you don't, you don't. That's pretty much it. I've never had a lot of pineapple pizzas, so I can't give my answer on that. I am just a plain cheese dude. We're at 8 viewers. That is coolio. Again, I don't care who's watching, who's not. I'm just happy for people to be here. I love cheese. Yeah, I think we all do, Lego Man. And I'm missing a piece. That's just great. I love it when I can't find a certain piece I need, and it's in lime green too. So that's just the kicker. Go over there. That's just the kicker to all of this. Wait, what? You like cheese but not melted? Oh, like melted cheese, like in those little pop things. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I have not seen the trailer yet, nor do I plan on to, because it's it. I've never really liked clowns. Are not my cup of tea at times. Well, dang, I'm gonna have to substitute for a piece for now because I can't find the piece I need. Do we still have a Scooty? Because I wanted to show him the progress. Do we still have a Scooty? If not, it's fine. I can always take an after photo of everything. Oh, it looks scuffed? Oh, that's always fun. I'm hungry now. Well, I did say at the start of the stream, make sure to grab your snacks, grab some water. Aquafina, everybody. And make sure you're hydrated. Okay. Hello, Skitty. Just wanted to show you the progress so far. Here's what we got so far. Well, if y'all need to go grab a snack or something, I can wait a little bit before I continue building. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just gonna keep building while you're gone. How do you keep that from... Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad I'm glad I became one of those little streams where you eat your breakfast. I've always wanted to become a streamer that just has people eating their breakfast as they watch. So, taste in music. I don't really have like a set music I like to listen to. So, I just kind of like mostly listen to a good bit of like rock and pop. So, I guess that's really the only music I like to listen to, but I'm pretty fine with like any other music as long as it sounds good. I've been raised by the 2000s. That's when a time of rock was still around. And a little bit of techno. Linkin Park or Breaking Benjamin? That is a hard choice. I don't listen to Breaking Benjamin as much, but I did listen to a lot of Linkin Park when I was younger. Favorite Bionicle character? Patu. I'm not even gonna lie, Patu. I'm not even gonna think on it. Patu. Close second is probably Jolly. Ultimately, as long as you share like a little bit of the colors of a Fire Matoran, which is usually red or orange, then I think you're fine. Bionicle or Hero Factory? Bionicle, kinda, because my stuff definitely has more of a Bionicle's themes to it, even though it's not really Bionicle adjacent at all. It's more of just a sci-fi element, like a. I'm having a hard time thinking of who, but it's just like it's not really Bionicle at all. If I'm being honest, it's more of just like, I'm just using the Bionicles as like, for stop motion because they're easier to acquire and easier to customize when compared to like actual figures and action figures and all that. If I ever do switch to actual action figures or something, the characters will have to need like a huge overhaul of things. Both are good. I will say that both are good. Yeah, my own universe. Yeah. I don't know why I was like trying to explain it like that, but yeah, it's pretty much just it's my own universe. Well, if you don't got any silver, then lore for my universe. So I did explain a little bit at the start of the stream, but I can go over it once more once I get this piece on. So I'm gonna go on. Gotta fidget with it a little bit. The lore. Coolest character, Telox or Troutix? So, between those two, I kind of gotta go with Telox because I do like simple. Then again, Blaze's build is very intricate, and I really do like how they both look, so I gotta say both. I can't really choose. I'm always the or option. Alright, give me one moment, everybody. Just chat among yourselves. I shall be right back. I need to head to the restroom. Okay, I have returned. What did I come back to? You are not hacking my stream. So favorite biotuber in this little fandom, I can't really choose one per se because a lot of them are good in their own rights. Favorite blade of grass? The one that cuts you. Okay, so we wanted to talk about my lore, yeah? Are we still wanting to learn about it? I have not watched a full episode of it yet. I only just watched his most recent one, Mr. Cat Dog and Robots. But I might check out the rest of it later, but yeah. So, for the lore, I want you to imagine this. There are basically like a bunch of planets everywhere. And each of them always have something on there called an artifact. The main characteristics of each of the planets and artifacts is that the artifacts themselves always have gold on them. And there are these things that are there's these giant planetary snake-looking things called editors. And if a planet doesn't have an artifact, that editor will target that planet. And in a process, it is editing out the planet by basically aging the planet to nothing more but dust. There are three major factions in the entire Artifacts universe. There's the GGU, which stands for the Galactic Government Union, the Dark Empire, which is a mysterious group bent on conquering everything, and then there is Dead Worlds, which is basically a team that I cannot go over too much at the moment, but they are very interesting. Slash kill editor equals win. Yes, but if I had to describe what an editor kind of looks like, basically think of like how the process kind of starts is a pink cloud appears right in front of a planet that's about to attack, and then a pink snake made of a pink lightning and smoke just comes shooting out of it and just engulfs the entire planet and then ages it to death. The entire process can last from a few seconds to almost 4 minutes being the most, depending on the size of the planet, of course. Now, artifacts themselves, they have like their own special powers that they can do. Some are very strong that can control like celestial bodies, while there's some that uses the power of a sun to make the perfect coffee. I'm not lying when I say that, because I was like, that'd be a pretty funny artifact. Let's make a cannon. And basically, in the world of artifacts, anything could be an artifact as long as it shares that little gold features and as long as I count it as canon, because I don't want someone to make something inappropriate. And the main story follows the Moon's crew, which consists of myself, Mockfoot, the leader Torin, the right hand man known as Alphonse, and the pilot known as Uvi, who is a chainsaw wielding chick. She's like Chainsaw Man. I love Chainsaw Man. Now that's my kind of artifact. Coffee one. Yep, it's the perfect one. and you can thank that little coffee maker from it. Main inspirations I draw for Artifact is The Warrior Returns and Artifacts and Dungeons, because I love D&D and stuff, but that manga, it was so cool. I loved it. Because like anything could be an artifact in that, and it was just so cool. And then the pure powers and everything that were in The Warrior Returns, just like it made sense. And it's awesome. I'm lost. What are you confused about, good sir? What can I do to help you understand a little better? They pretty much keep them living and spinning. In a sense. We have not yet. So for your lore, I would actually not mind you talking about it a little bit, just kind of like engage with the chat a little bit, because I would like to hear a little bit about it. Though I do apologize if I can't like respond very quickly if you do talk about it, because I am working on a stream. Okay. Orange Juice, I am doing amazing, good sir. How are you doing? I would love to hear about how you're doing at the moment, man. I am missing a piece. Is it in the bag? I don't think it's in the bag. There it is. Oh, that's cool. Be sure not to spoil anything, because I am also going to be watching it later on. And I would like to remain spoiler-free. If it's alright with you, which I would hope so. I'm going to make an art pack. If you do, go ahead. I'm just make sure it just follows the criteria. Oh, and one more thing that I do want to say. There's a god per. Oh, okay. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty standard. So there is one more thing I do want to say. There are about 2 legends in artifacts. One is of the 6 heroes that vanquished the evil of destruction. And then there is the golden planet known as El Dorado. If you want to hear about either of those 2, just let me know in the chat. Because I like 6 heroes more. It shall last till September 6th. Actually, I'm gonna let Cat and Dog and Robot talk about his lore first before I go on with the legends of El Dorado and the 6 heroes. Because he has been waiting very patiently. I don't want to interrupt him. No. It does not have caffeine in it. Because we have a good bit of them at my house, and my mom drinks them a lot. Oh no, I think it does have caffeine. It just doesn't have, like, sugar. I don't know, I don't drink it a lot. Okay, I'll go on. Are you sure, Cats? Is it okay if I just call you, like, CDR? CDR? Just kind of, like, abbreviate your name a little bit. If not, it's okay. So basically, which ones do you guys want to hear first? Do you guys want to hear about the legendary city El Dorado or the 6 heroes? All right, we got one for 6 heroes. Yeah, you told me that already, Electro. You said earlier in the stream. Heroes. Oh shoot! Did I miss a big part? I did. That's not good. That's not good at all. So stick to referring to me as Top Hat, because I do apologize for saying this, but I don't know you guys too well, and it's just like I'm used to like close friends calling me Moon, because I've known them a little longer. So I do wanna apologize for saying that. Is that wrong? I feel like that's wrong. No, is that wrong? No, it's not wrong. Why is that not connected? Oh, there. So, for the 6 heroes, so there was once a great destruction ravaging throughout the entire universe. And there were 6 heroes that rised from the rubble of all of the destruction that was happening. The 6 heroes goes as follows. There was the knight, the twins, the astrologer, the engineer, and the commoner, each of whom had a divine artifact that helped them combat this evil and its forces. Each of the heroes' artifacts could almost pretty much as if through magic, they could mess with anything that was around them. Their powers were of great magnitude, and after the entire war, don't spoil. After the war, each of them went their separate directions, starting to rebuild different parts of the universe that was around them. The engineer had the biggest hand in all of it because he could, well, make a good bit. The Great Destruction itself simply went into hiding after being defeated. Now, how did they achieve each of these artifacts of great magnitude? Surely they could not find it on a planet. Well, the way that they found them was through the use of El Dorado. El Dorado, also known as the Golden Planet, or also known as Treasure Planet, if you want to get technical. The planet itself was said to bestow each of its divine artifacts to each of the heroes. And the main kicker is that the reason how they got them is that El Dorado is an artifact that grants wishes. So, it is only said in legend that those who are truly courageous, those that are truly driven to achieve their dreams, can find El Dorado. But that's just legend. It can't be real, right? Right. Who knows? It might show up in the series, it might not. Who knows? It's always fun just creating little world lore and all of that. El Pabo. Yes, but that's pretty much it for the legends, and El Dorado is a... What if I wish to find El Dorado? Well, then you can try, but you can't just wish upon it, because you need to find El Dorado to find El Dorado. Yeah, I guess, if you want to get technical. I wouldn't say my story's, like, One Piece adjacent either. It's actually more based off of, The Warrior Returns and Artifacts and Dungeons. What if I get there and wish to find it? Well then, your wish is granted. It'll give you something that gives you a device to find El Dorado if you ever want to come back to it. It helps you achieve your dreams, and it helps you kind of like lead a way and gives you a vital part to your dreams. Well, if you try to find El Dorado, then good luck. And I think I missed a page. I did. I am missing pages left and right. I am tired. So, when it comes to adding my characters into the Bionicle lore, I say, like, if you want to, you can, but don't be surprised if I do not count it as non-canonical, because when it comes to my stories and things, I do try to kind of separate myself from a few others, aside from here and there. I do apologize. for saying that, but yeah. What if I... Now that, I can't really say too much, Electro. I thank you for that, good sir. Mr. McMonks. But, if you want to add me, go ahead. But, if there's anything that, you know, kind of happens in there and, you know, that I wouldn't really see as canonical in my stuff, then, you know, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't see that character doing that in a very nice way. Oh, okay, then as long as you know, then, yeah, sure, go ahead. I really do encourage, like, everybody to, like, do what they want and kind of just, like, do their own thing. And I messed up on a part. Well, technically, it will be canon to your story, McMox, but not to mine. I'm Thor's on the Killer Cruise of the Creator? What does that mean? Is that bad? I don't know if that's good or bad. Huh? CDR, I don't know what you mean, bud. No, not the lemon head. Not the lemon head. Keep that out of here. Keep that demon away. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the lemon head. If we don't speak of him, he will not show up. No. No. Keep him away. Keep him out of here. I ain't trying to hear him. No. Hats, no. No. No, no, we're not summoning the lemon head. No, 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 we're not summoning the lemon head. He's been cast out. No. What am I gonna do with you goobers? Alright, I'm going to love all of you because you're taking your time out of your busy day to watch me, a very small streamer. Don't take that the wrong way, by the way. No, not the lemons. I know, I just don't think my stuff is all that good. I'll be honest. But I'm just happy for people watching my stuff. That's all I can be really grateful for. I don't try to be like heavy, like prideful or anything about that. Because at the end of the day, I just know, like, I just want to make a video for someone as long as it just makes their day even in the slightest. Thanks, Hats. That means a lot. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, man. Oh, that means a lot, Electro. That really does mean a lot, everybody. It really does. This has really made my day. Thank you so much. Hey, being good at memes is not something to laugh at. Well, technically it is if you're trying to make people laugh with your memes, because memes can be pretty hard to do, especially when you try to find the right ones to make people laugh. I'm just rambling at this point. I do apologize, everybody. We are reaching the end, everybody. Look at this. This is how much we got on the car. You know what? I might not even like deconstruct this. I might just buy another one just so I can use that one for parts and keep this one and kind of like sign on the top saying like first stream. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yes, I am one of the white Roxy-headed individuals that have lime eyes. Here, let me grab foot. Let me grab them. Hold on. Here, this is my self-mock foot. This is my goober. Which is saying a lot because he's somehow still a little shorter because of this little horn piece. Please do do whatever you want when you're making like my characters or anything. I heavily encourage creativity. I wanna see as many versions of foots that I can. Cause it means a lot that everybody wants to like make a foot. Cause even before I started like doing YouTube a lot, there was already a good bit of people making my characters. I think my favorite ones that I've seen so far is probably. Surprisingly enough, it's got to be either Foot or Torin. And now that people are starting to make the acolytes and things, it's made me much more happier. Cause there's people out here like wanting to create my characters, and it's always like so much fun to see. Yes, everybody needs to put. This is propaganda now. Everybody needs to make one. No, but I'm just kidding. If you want to make your foot, go ahead. If you don't, you don't. That's simple as that. But having a foot in your collection never hurts. Oh, what am I saying? Everybody's gotta have a foot. So why is it called Foot? So, IRL lore time. So when I was making Foot, I had realized like I did not have another one of these white Anika feet. So at the time, I had to use a black one to kind of see like how I wanted to build him. Because originally he actually was going to get like the normal shoes that Hero Factory wears, but I thought that didn't really match the character, and I was still trying to come up with a name for him. So as I was kind of like kind of thinking on a name as the part was arriving, I was like, he's missing a foot. And then my mom said, "Why don't you name him Foot?" And I was like, "You know what? Let's do it. Let's name my new self mock, because not a lot of people have characters that are named like that. It's a very funny name, and I don't think you guys know a lot of YouTubers with a self mock named Foot. So it's kind of funny." So that's the reason why his name is Foot, is because at the time he had a black Inika foot, and it just kind of stuck on, Also, be sure to tell after this stream, everybody, if you haven't said it today to your parents or your grandparents or anybody that takes cares of you, even your brothers and sisters, make sure to tell them you love them, because they might not hear it a lot from you sometimes, and they always do love it when they do hear it from you. Even though they don't show it, they do love it. Even give them a hug. A hug always does help. A hug helps everybody at the end of the day. Like, just tell them if they're asking, like, hey, why are you hugging me? Just tell them just a weird guy said to make sure to say you love you to your parents and all that. Hey, it never hurts to say it twice, dude. Surprise me. I would like to see how you make your top hat, because I always try to encourage as much creativity as possible. So I want to see what you guys can come up with. That's cool, Electro. That's really cool. I really like how you're rebuilding like your sets and things. It's always interesting to hear about that, you know? Oh, this guy stayed upside down. And then it needs these little lime green bar joints. And then I think it goes right. Oh, that's got to be split in all that. There we go. Okay, put that in. Slide these through if they can fit. Yes, if you can just kind of like add like a little, oh, this character belonged to this species and all that. It's in the pins area of the submissions. That's sick to hear, Skitty. Oh, actually, we're actually getting pretty close to getting done with the Gravedigger, so by the time you get back from making your coffee, we should actually be done. Oh, I gotta do it for both sides. Top hats the acolytes to death. Hey, fun fact, Foot's actually not gonna really be fighting any of the acolytes. He's probably only like being like 2 fights with them, but everybody else in my series is gonna have their time to shine. So the lore I would like to kind of mandate a little bit, because I do love seeing what people can come up with. So I do apologize for that. Just kind of just say like, oh, this character belonged to this planet before the master found his body, and then revived this acolyte that I'm using for this contest into this body. Oh gosh. I mean, I actually do have like a quote unquote Foot's top hat at the moment, because oh, I built that wrong. Whoopsie. I'm just a silly little guy. Can't wait to see your versions of Foot, Mr. McMox. I always love seeing people's iterations of Foots, because then I can call them feet. Please laugh. If this part will please go in, that would be great to know. Thank you. Alright, there we go. We got that part on. Hey, Hats, take all the time you need, brother. Yeah, it can be vague. Go ahead, make it vague. You can just say like, oh, I found it, as long as you put in like the location of where they found the body or something, then it's fine. Like it can be like you can say like they found it on a battlefield. That can be enough for me. And as long as you say like what species it is that the body is being taken over, it's fine. And which acolyte, but all the stuff that you need to know is in the pins in the submissions area of the Discord server. Comedy. Yeah, sure, go ahead. You know what, just for you, Dr. Dumb, you have to now. Ooh, a top hat. All right, we're gonna put on the flag last because I feel like that can be like pretty much the quote unquote head to the to this build. We are missing like a little bit of parts right here because we still got a lot left over. Oh, that's fine. Wait, where do you? Huh? Oh, I see. What are you damning me for? No, if you don't want to like do like a lot, go ahead. Yeah, if you just want to put like just something like super vague or something, I encourage it. I'm not a huge dude. I'm not a huge dude when it comes to lore and stuff. Well, technically I am, but it's just like I just like reading stories. I love reading other people's stories because it shows like they put a lot of time and effort into their stuff. That's fine, dude. If you just want to put like just focus on the build and stuff, go ahead. I'm not gonna cry over it. Actually, I will. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're gonna put the last pizza on the of the flag onto the thing. Could someone be an awesome dude and tell me how long I've been streaming? Because I cannot check at the moment. I'm glad to give you motivation. That's pretty cool, Scooty. And thank you, Mr. McMox. That does help me a lot. We've been running for 98 minutes. Jesus. We started like right at 12. All right, Scooty, are you here? I want to make sure you're here for this one. Because we're about to add in the last bits. Alright, you see this? You see the flag? We're putting on the flag now. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Boom. So for America, there is different time zones in America. So not all of them are going to be the same. And I'm not going to really reveal what time it is for me at the moment, but it is in the afternoon. And with that, we are done with this set. Ooh, red envisions. Ooh, no. No. I actually wanted one of those red ones. Oh, no. That's terrible. All right. One more thing before we end the stream off. Let's make a little bit of a diorama, you know? Let's make a little bit of a diorama. Wonder if we can like Here, hold on. Let me take off his little jet boosters in the back. Dang, you can actually feel how brittle these limbs are. Here, hold on. Before you leave, Dr. Dumb, I wanna like at least show this off. Foot should drive a Gravedigger. That'd be funny, but I have another vehicle in mind for him. All right, and with that, I think I'm gonna end the stream, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got to have all your questions answered. And if you have any other ones, make sure to put in the live stream's comment sections. And that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye now, and ciao for now. How do I end a stream? Is that how you end it? Oh, got it.